Ladies and gentlemen, SuckItUpUSA.com presents Suck It Up MMA Live. No excuses, no quit. With your hosts, positioned firmly in front of the control board, and out of the red corner, Tom McManus! Across the desk, and out of the blue corner, Larry the Professor Sheely!
Looks like Mr. Junior Assuncao is calling in. Going to chat with another badass from Atlanta. Another badass.
I love having these guys out. They're right up my alley. Junior Assuncao, you there, Junior?
Yes, sir. How you doing, guys?
Good morning to you, buddy. Thanks for your time to join us here on MMA Live. We greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely. The pleasure's mine.
Yeah. Well, you're here with Larry the Professor Sheely, Tom McManus, and Cole Kaminsky. So we're live in Jacksonville Beach, Florida, and it's a beautiful day here, and we're real excited to talk to a guy that has had a tremendous career, and like Larry said, just another general badass on the show, and we love having you guys on. Let's start with UFC 145, Junior, up in Atlanta, in your neck of the woods. What did you think overall of the entire fight card, and of course the main event with Bones Jones and Rashad Evans?
Oh man, I thought it was a good show. Dude, I was expecting a little more of a fight from John Jones and Rashad, but you never know. I mean, shit. I've been there myself, where a lot of times you don't just let everything go. And you come back and there's still something left. I'm sure they felt that way after that fight. I don't think neither one of them was trying 100% to make anything happen. They were just trying to score and try to win, you know what I mean? So I thought it was a good show altogether. I went with my brother. We hung out with a bunch of guys there.
Yeah.
It was a good time, man.
Hey, Junior, this is Larry. In that fight, you think they were kind of both of them fighting not to lose? Is that can you get into that type mindset in a fight like that, you think?
Yeah, Larry. Hey, Larry, doing well, man? Nice talking to you.
Doing great, buddy. Good talking to you.
Nice, man. Well, I mean, yeah, man. See, when you compete at a high level like that, you gotta win,
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I mean, I think they still had something left in the tank.
Yeah.
But I don't want to, criticize that because, maybe my past 5 fights I felt like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
well, I know watching you, Junior, you when you fight, you bring it, man. Now, I'm kind of pissed about your last fight. I got to tell you that because I sat and watched it, and unfortunately, I think the judges were watching a different fight than we were watching. And I don't want to get you or put you in a position where you get in any trouble, but I just want to say that if I were in your shoes, I would be very unhappy with that decision. How do you deal with something like that, Junior?
Man, again, I think it was like one of these fights, like when I fought Eddie Yeager, you know what I mean?
Right.
I was trying to finish, but the first and last fight just hit the button and it finished. But until mid-third round was when I was like, man, I need to enjoy myself. I gotta go a little more. So to actually try, you compete at a high level, so anything can happen. The guy is in well conditioned too. I mean, so if I say that, as far as like the last fight, yeah, I also think I got robbed. I was coming a 7-fight win streak, so I was doing exactly what I was supposed to do,
There's no question in my mind you won that fight, Junior.
And, I did it, I tried, that was the best I could do considering the training camp I got and what I had to present, so to answer your question, yeah, I think I got robbed.
Yeah.
Junior, after a fight, win or loss, do you watch film of that fight? Will you study that tape? Will you look at what you did, maybe even more so than anything else? But do you self-critique in that way? Is that part of the process after a fight?
Yeah, especially after that one, because emotionally and physically after the fight, I felt like I won. I had everybody coming up to me and saying, "Man, you won." Like Dana White came to me and he's like, "Jordan, man, that was a tough one over there. How they they scored there, but and I think he did great. You know, Joe Silva came to me and was like, "Yeah, it was a hell of a fight, Junior." So emotionally or physically, I didn't feel like a loss. So it resulted as a loss. Before that, I haven't lost in 4 years. You know, so it was a whole new experience for me because I forgot the feeling of losing, how it felt. You know, I was really heartbroken. I watched the fight every week up to this day, and I'm more and more convinced that I didn't lose. You know, so it was kind of you know, hard to swallow. Now I'm over already. You know, like I don't know if you guys know, but I also got cut from it. So you know, it just came down to a situation where I not just got robbed, but I got cut from the UFC. You know what I mean?
Which just makes zero sense, Junior. And seeing that, and hearing that, and knowing what you left in the ring, and you know that just, I can't make that one make any sense. And I would imagine you probably having some trouble getting your arms around that one too, right?
Yeah. I mean, and it's out of my control. It's a league that it was gonna take at least you know, 6 months, 7 months for me to get another fight. You know, I needed to have surgery on my elbow, which I did about 5 weeks ago. So by the time that I was gonna come back from surgery and them having another fight for me, you know, it just could have been a really bad situation. You know what I mean? So
right.
You know, it kind of worked in my favor in the long run, maybe because I'm gonna be able to stay active. You know, I already signed a contract with a different organization with Legacy out of Texas, and they have a lot of talent there. So it was good. You know, I mean, the doors are still open for the UFC for me. You know, so.
Junior Assuncao is our guest. He's here through the Zions hotline on MMA Live on the Suck It Up Radio Network. Well, I'm assuming, Junior, you use all of that as motivation, huh? With your training, with your eye towards, you know, the next step in your fight career. Obviously, having the elbow surgery, 5 weeks, you have to deal with that. But I would think, as far as motivation, you got all that you need and want, you know, as you go towards the next chapter in your life.
Yeah, no, the plan continues. You know, training doesn't stop. Possibly fighting in August. So, you know, hopefully that happens. I'll already be training. It's been 5 weeks after surgery, but I'm already, you know, helping the guys. You know, my brother's gonna have a fight in July. Friday should fight soon, also. You know what I mean? You know, Brian Stan should have a fight soon. There's several other guys at the gym that has fights. So, you know, like training regimen, the routine. You know, I'm living the life. I'm training every day, and we'll see what happens in the next fight, you know. When you
have multiple, teammates that are, you know, have upcoming fights, you know, do you start, if you don't have a fight but they do you play the role of really trying to help them out, you know, in their training and help them work on things that they may want to work on, maybe more of the, the direction is towards, you know, them getting ready for their fight. I noticed, you know, from visiting a few gyms, we were at Assuncau's gym up in Atlanta, we're at Manu's gym as well, and it just seems like all you guys try to help each other out, especially ones that are training in the same gym.
Yeah, absolutely. It didn't used to be like that, but then Brian moved his camp over here, so that turned out well. He put a nice little facility together. And very where, you know, it's close for everybody, so you know we all can get there. It's training every day, so we was able to have that kind of consistency.
That is great
as far as training goes. But there's a lot of talent here, but so now with, you know, a little bit of more training commitment from everybody, I think everyone's getting better. So. That's
a tough group you fight with on a daily basis, Junior. I'd hate to think when I got up in the morning I had to go do what you guys do. That is a tough bunch. Half of them your family.
Right.
Yeah, well, it gets you ready, though, Junior, doesn't it? That's what you want. I mean, if you're going to, fight the best, you got to train with the best, and it gets you prepared for inside that cage.
Oh yeah, man, and you know, like I'm blessed to have like two other brothers, so I can just like call them up at a Sunday or Friday, nobody's training. Be like, hey, let's go do 6 rounds real quick and get it out of the way. We'll go bang, put the headgear on, go hard, and still learning and still, you know what I mean, in the gym every day. That's what it comes down to.
Well, as the youngest brother of 3, you know, and I'm going to call my brothers, get them into the ring. That'll be great. Hey, why don't we get together and, you know,
nice,
get after it? Yeah, of course.
We go hard, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we're trying to learn, too, so.
So what's next for you, Junior? I know you're going with Legacy. What's on the horizon for Junior Assuncao?
Well, they are a very busy show. So they have a show May 11th. They also have one July 18th, maybe 13th. I'm not sure. But and then I think July is going to be a little too early for me because only being 5 weeks. I had surgery on my elbow, so I'll probably get in there again in August. They have another show in August. They pretty much have a show every month for the next 4 or 5 months. You know, it's on HDNet. You know, and I'm there, man. You know, I signed a year contract with them, three fights.
Good,
great.
I'm going after that belt, man. You know, just how I got the XFC belt. You know, now I'm going after the Legacy belt, and I'm fighting for 6 more years, man. So
good.
I just want to go get a bunch of belts and fight, and I'm gonna lose some, I'm gonna win some. I just want to go out there and fight. That's all.
Well, I tell you what, I love the way all you guys are wired. You fit what we believe in here at Suck It Up. Join the movement, living life to the fullest. No excuses, no quit. Junior, it's been an honor to have you on this show. We wish you nothing but the best. And, man, I know you got a great remaining 6 years ahead of you. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, just Larry, I mean, I know you train yourself, so.
Right.
Just to be able, and Cole too, so just to be able to, you know, live the life, that's already recompensating enough, you know.
It sure is.
So,
it sure is, Junior.
So, you know, like the whole idea is to be living the life, you know. At least I don't have a best job or miserable life, you know.
Mm-hmm. Sure do. Now, Junior, what we need to do is get the Assuncao brothers down to Jacksonville. You all can show us some of your stuff, man. Haven't seen you in a long time. You did a great job last time. Say that again. I'm sorry.
I said, you guys know my number. You know where.
We'll do it and expect a call, my friend.
There you go.
Great, guys.
Hey, Junior, thanks so much. Great stuff, man. Best of luck.
Nice, guys. Thank you very much. It was my pleasure.
This has been a production of SuckItUpUSA.com and EIGProductions.com. Heard exclusively on the Suck It Up Radio Network.